Hello.
Hello, good evening, Rajni. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am. Can you hear me and see me properly?
Yes, absolutely. Audible, visible. What about me?
Yeah, great.
Cool. Great. So, good evening and welcome to this session. I think this is the first session we are having together, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how are things with you, Rajni? What have you been up to? How's the day been?
Yeah, everything is good. I have
Lovely.
done with my daily routine, like
Okay.
whatever the task I have assigned myself, I have done with that. Yes.
Lovely. That's a great feeling, right? When you tick off your to-do list,
Yes.
right? Yeah. And how has the weekend been?
Weekend was again great because yesterday I visited one of my friends and she
Mm-hmm.
has shifted recently in her new home and yesterday was the inauguration.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So, okay, we'll do a quick round of introduction since this is the first session. So, as you can see, my name is Lamika, and I am a certified soft skills trainer. I do a lot of training on soft skills like communication, presentation skills, etc. And I love the English language, so the spoken English part also is part of my repertoire. And since 2 years, I have been training, and prior to that, I have been a corporate with the corporate sector. I've been a media professional for a very long time, and now since the last 2 years, I'm into training, and I'm based out of Mumbai.
Okay.
Could you tell me about yourself, Rajni? I would like to know a bit more about you.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So, as you know, my name is Rajni Verma. I am from Shri Ganganagar, Rajasthan.
Uh-huh.
Nowadays, I'm living in Jaipur and I have done my graduation in Korean language. Nowadays, I'm just working on both the languages in order to get fluency in Korean and English both. And for that reason, I'm here. And simultaneously, I'm just preparing for a topic exam that is in Korean, test of proficiency in Korean. And I am a YouTuber. I run a YouTube channel too. Yeah, and if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books, especially nowadays I love reading books. Yeah.
Okay, you just started reading books, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, nice. And so it's quite interesting. This is the first time I've met a YouTuber. I've never met a YouTuber in my life. So it's a first for me.
Seriously? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but it's
Okay.
interesting. But that's a lot of work, right, Rajni?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's really a lot of work. But I guess it's interesting stuff also.
Yeah. It
And
is interesting.
yeah, and Korean language. I'm quite intrigued by the fact that you are into Korean language. Are you into K dramas?
Not no no not into K dramas. I just love languages and culture. So yeah.
That's interesting. So you're looking to be a linguist, I suppose. That's interesting. Okay. And you're from Jaipur, you said. You're currently at
Yes.
Jaipur.
Yeah. Currently, I'm here in Japan.
Jaipur brings back some really nice memories for me because about my Rajasthan trip, the Pink City, you refreshed my memories about Jaipur. And it's a that trip was very close to my heart because that was one of the first trips, an all girl trip for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it
So
holds
how
a
was
very
the
special
experience?
place. Sorry?
It was amazing, I guess.
Yeah, it was wonderful. The first all girls trip, you can imagine the kind of jitters, the kind of nervousness. But that's why I remember it so vividly, and you just refreshed those memories for me, Rajni. It was a lovely trip. Yeah, Jaipur. Okay, so let's move on to the session topic. You're aware of the topic, Rajni? Can we go ahead with the same topic?
Yes, we can go. I saw only just before this session. I guess that is introvert and extrovert.
Yes, yeah. So it's an interesting topic because it's about the way people are. So I think it's interesting because we all have a mix of people, friends, relatives, who some are introverts, some are extroverts. So we all have those interactions with all kinds of people. So Rajni, how do you describe yourself? Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert?
I am not. I'm mix of both, like ambivert. I would love to call myself ambivert. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Why do you say that?
because first I take a lot of time to become a good friend, and I always take time to talk to someone and strike up the conversation. Or if there are many stranger people, I have to ask something, I always think a lot, then I go. So
Mm-hmm.
if someone is very close to me, then I am like an extrovert. If someone is strange and I talk only a few times, then I really seem like an introvert. Like, these comments we get from people, especially people say, oh, you are an introvert. So some people say you are an introvert because I talk really less with them. But some
Uh,
people say, like, no, after becoming your good friend, we got to know, like, you are an extrovert. So it is kind of mix.
yeah, I guess so because, like you said, yeah, everybody is bit of an introvert and extrovert, a mix, no?
Yes.
I mean, you can't be
Yeah.
completely introvert, though there are people who are completely introverts, yes. But most of us, I believe, are ambiverts, like you said. Little
Yes.
bit
Yeah.
intro, little bit extro, and you said that you take time to open up, right? Yeah, that's something. Yeah. So have you known anybody who's a complete introvert? Do you know anybody who's a complete introvert?
No, I don't know anyone, because I also believe in ambivert, because sometimes we love to always live with ourselves in isolation, but sometimes
Hmm.
we always need friends to go out and talk to them. So I
Hmm.
don't think so. I don't know anyone who is in totally introvert. No. And I
Okay.
was there in Navodaya first, so I was in hostels. So in hostels, students are not like introverts. And after that, also I was in JNU. So I have, because I have done my graduation from JNU. So people are not introvert there, I guess.
My
They love to
goodness.
discuss on topics and they love to
Yeah.
talk to. Yeah, so
JNU is such a
that is.
vibrant place, right? You're so lucky
Yeah,
you've been with Navodaya. That's another beautiful place. It hones your skills, your abilities, your personality, I would say. And JNU, though, I mean, it's a dream place for most of the people who
yes,
have political ambitions. And I think you
yeah,
you you change a lot as a person, right? At JNU,
yes.
I'm sure you have
Yeah,
some
in my
amazing.
college, yeah,
Yeah.
during college time, I have changed a lot myself and I have learned many new things from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, lovely. So, what do you think are does society give a lot of importance to extroverts? Are they at a beneficial? Do they have an edge over the introverts? What do you think?
Mm, at first glance, extroverts get more, attention, I guess, because
Mm-hmm.
introverts love to spend time with themselves, and even ambiverts also, because if I talk about myself, I take a lot of time. So at the first glance, people will see like she is little boring. But the extrovert will go and talk to them and strike up the conversation. They will discuss about their weekend, about their plans, about their parties. So
Yeah.
anything they can discuss, they get up and start talking to themselves. So, and they always create a situation, an environment where people can, laugh, people can share, people can open up. So I think those people get more attention from different people
Hmm. They
than introverts.
bring in a lot of energy, right? The extroverts,
Energy,
whereas
yeah,
yeah, whereas
yeah,
introverts they kind of suck away the energy. If I would use that
hmm,
word, I don't know if I could use that word, but yes, the energy levels are different. Yeah, and do you think certain job roles, like you said, some people really talk a lot and they bring in so much energy and vibrancy. So, are there some job roles which you think are very suitable for extroverts and some jobs which are suitable for introverts? You think so?
this is a nice question, and I haven't thought about it, but yeah, uh, there must be. Like if someone wants to go in, I guess, broadcasting in this field, they should be an extrovert kind, because they need a lot of content, they need to talk to many different people, new people from different backgrounds. So that is one thing that is coming to my mind right now. And introverts can do like content writer, because when they are alone, when they are in isolation, they think, they contemplate, and they can bring nice ideas. So they can become really good content writers or
Hmm.
writers, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. What else? I know. I don't know.
Maybe creative people who are in the creative field, they think a lot and they need
Think a lot.
inspiration,
Yes.
ideas. So probably they might be introvert. I don't know myself
Yeah.
because I really don't know too many introverts, like you said, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
also the more outgoing, and I like to talk and I like to meet people. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, probably people in the creative line, or like you said, content writers or
Yes.
ideators, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. And somebody in broadcasting and marketing probably need to be more
Yeah,
extrovert,
marketing.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
correct. So yeah, that's another aspect. So what are the benefits of being an extrovert, and also are there benefits of being an introvert?
Benefits. Mm, yeah, extroverts have, I think, a lot of benefits because because in this life we live the life with taking advantage of from every aspect. Okay,
Hmm.
but so extroverts are very I think good at doing this, for asking help, for asking support, for sharing their ideas, for getting others advice, and for making the environment soothing for others, and sharing their ideas. They can lead groups because they are an extrovert, so they can lead easily, and people love to work there with them. At the same time, on the other hand, people don't mostly love to work with introverts because they take a lot of time first to think about things, and then they bring on the table as per their perspective, so it can be little difficult for others to accept it.
Hmm.
And if introverts are going somewhere or they have to take any proper help from others, it is really difficult for introverts to strike up and to ask them, but
Hmm.
extroverts can do that easily. I have seen, because recently I have experienced it. I went to Amir Fort to have a conversation with the native speakers, but
Okay.
I was waiting there for 1 hour. I was observing people, but I didn't have guts to go and talk to anyone. So in
Oh.
that case, if an extrovert was there, he, I guess, must have done that instead of like I was not able, but I guess an extrovert can do that. So these are something where introverts, especially, uh, take themselves like a negative point. But at the same time, if I talk about introverts positive points, they can create ideas in a deeper level and a greater way.
Hmm.
And they, because they take a lot of time to contemplate, they feel isolated. But sometimes, people, I have seen many introverts, when they are very in isolation, they work hard for many years, they work on their skills, they work on themselves, they start living in solitude. They get to know
Mhm.
about themselves most than the other people. But extroverts always get to know about others more, but not about themselves much. And that is, I guess, best point. If you know about yourself, what fascinates you, or what catches your attention, and where you are very good at, so you can pursue your career, the path, in a right way. But for extroverts, they always ask others, like, can I do this, can I do this, give me suggestion on that, is it right, am I right? So they always ask others, but introverts always ask themselves first, and they, whatever they enjoy, they do as per their interest, as per their I think perception. So I have seen, like, if an introvert get a good career immediately in just few months, people want to hack their strategies, like what they have done. We don't
Hmm.
know, we were just busy with other friends and they were doing something, so we want to know about themselves. So this is another thing, I guess, for about introverts, they get little benefits. At the same time, when they are very weak, or when they are feeling lonely, at that time this becomes a little difficult for them to come out and overcome all alone.
Hmm.
We need
Yeah.
friends, right?
Yeah, you made a very valid point, Rajni, that yeah, introverts have do a lot of self reflection and introspection, and they know themselves better. And extroverts are so interested in the other people. I mean, that got me thinking actually. you know, it's
Yeah.
a very valid point. Extroverts are so into other people. I don't know whether they know themselves so well, really. That's an
Mhm.
amazing point you made. Yeah, actually, yeah. So if you had to change something about yourself, suppose like you said now, you didn't have that guts to go and approach somebody. You said that
Yeah.
you are an ambivert. So what is it that, how do you break that barrier
I
within you? Yeah, yeah. How do you think you could do that? Any ideas,
it
any
went.
thoughts? You thought about it?
Yes, I think about it, and it will take time. I guess first I also need some time to get to know about themselves, and because of that, nowadays I'm watching a lot of videos on YouTube, especially like about their behaviors first, because we know about Indians how they will react if we go and ask someone how
Yeah,
they will react, but we
yeah,
don't know about foreigners, right?
right.
First, I am watching videos. I am trying to get to understand their way of speaking and their accent properly, so I can, talk to them in just 2 or 3 minutes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I cannot take much time. Like they are here to just visit this place first, so I can keep in mind about their culture also. What are the things they like? What are the things how I can approach those things I am doing. Second, whenever I go out, I first observe them too. If they are laughing, if they are just seeming by face like little charming, then I'll go and strike up the conversation. If someone is seeming like very serious face, then I most probably will not go and talk to them. So like this, I'm just trying to observe the behavior and facial expressions so I can do that.
Mm,
And
that's
more concerning
interesting.
is sometimes, yeah, one thing I forget. Sometimes introverts, if I talk about my introvert side, then I think like it is overthinking. I do overthinking too. This is
Mm.
something that holds back from doing a different stuff. We have maybe because of fear, or I don't know why. I was thinking continuously. So that time I observed that this is overthinking. Rajni, you should know that.
Yeah, overthinking also holds you back. You think
Yes.
so much that you don't take the action. You just keep
Yeah.
thinking,
Keep
right?
thinking.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that happens. That happens, right? So, Rajni, your speech is very, you're quite fluent in your language. The flow is quite good. At what level, how long have you been doing the English Ari sessions now, Rajni?
I guess I have completed 40 sessions.
40 sessions. Wow. That's quite a
Yeah.
long journey. And how has
Long.
it been? I'm sure it's been really effective.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
lovely, lovely. So you are, see, I would say that coming back to the feedback part, you are good in speaking. Okay, there are certain aspects, I would say, certain words which pronunciation needs to be
Pronunciation.
little bit, you have to focus on that. I'm sure by now most of the tutors must have told you this, right?
Yeah.
So some words, yeah. So some words, I don't see a problem in the flow, your thought process, your thinking, your flow of speech, everything is really good. I would say that pronunciation of certain words is what you need to focus on, and
Yeah.
vocabulary. Now you're going to the next level. So vocabulary, using new words.
New
You've
words.
used a lot of great words like contemplation, introspection, a lot of words. But now the next level is try to use more better words. That would be the next level. And I would say presentation skills, or because now you're going to the next level, so
Next
presentation
level.
skills, public speaking skills, where body language comes into play, how to
Mm-hmm.
overall communication, not just verbal and vocal, but even body
Yeah.
language like hand movements, face gestures, and intonation. Where to go high and where to go low, which are the words you need to stress upon. Like if I
Yeah.
want to say some word which I really want to focus on, I will put stress on that word. So I think now your next journey should be that, because I don't
Yeah.
see much of a problem in your flow of language, etc. That is really good. So vocabulary is an ongoing thing, Rajni. How much
Yeah.
ever we learn, there will be some or the other new word vocabulary which will keep adding. Like as a tutor, I'm telling you today also I'm learning every day. I'm learning a new word.
Yeah. It
So
is a
it's
long
up
journey. Yes.
correct. It's up to us that how inquisitive we are, how curious we are, and every new word you said that you've started reading, so that's a great thing. So that will add
Yeah.
to your vocabulary. Now, a couple of words which I noticed in the session, I would like to stress upon. I'm typing it in the chat box. If you could read that out for me, Rajni.
Hobbies.
Ha.
How?
Ha.
Yes.
Hobbies, not hobbies. Ha.
Hobbies.
It's a bigger O.
How? Hobbies.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Uh, the
The
next
same
word.
word any other tutor also suggested me the same word exact
Acha,
hobbies.
same word.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the
So,
next. So
so
now you're saying it correctly, but when you were in the flow, you said so, something like that. So it became so.
okay. Yeah.
So certain words, yeah. This one,
Always. Always.
always, not always, always. Again, the always.
Always.
Yeah, not always, always. The big O.
Always.
Yes,
Always.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the O, I'm sensing the thing between
Yes.
O and O. Okay. So you have to be a
Yeah.
bit more careful and mindful of these words, I would say. The next word, Rajni,
Hostel. Hostel.
hostel, hostel, hostel.
Hostel.
Not again hostel, nahi, hostel.
Hostel. Hostel.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And okay,
There. There.
huh, there. It's not there. There. A
There.
lot of
There.
people not have this emphasis that there becomes there. It's there. Where and
There.
there. Yeah, there.
There.
Okay.
There. Oh
Yeah.
God.
So both there and there is sounding the same. Okay. THEIR is also there,
Yeah.
unka, and there, baha, but the sound is the same there. Okay. Homophones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking. Talking.
Talking. Now you're saying it right. At that point, it became talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
talking.
So what is happening is, I think when you are in the flow of talking, talking. So so it happens because that's programmed in your head that so but when you're saying the word separately you're saying it fine, but in the flow of speech it becomes a bit
Yeah.
different, है ना? So you have to be a little bit careful.
Broadcasting.
That time you said broadcasting, broadcast bro, again it
Oh,
is the aw sound, the big aw.
broadcasting.
Yes. Okay. uh,
Wow. Advantage.
yes.
Advantage.
Advantage. थोड़ा American say advantage, British say advantage, slightly. Okay.
Advantage.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. That is fine. Great. So certain words only, Rajni, I see as a problem, and vocabulary. So you will keep on adding new words as and when. That's not a problem. So main thing is pronunciation of certain words. This is what I would say, and keep reading. Yes, that will help you improve your vocabulary. So maybe
Yeah.
now I know. See, this was the first session, so I had to understand what level you stand at. So now I know that these are the areas which you need to look at. So maybe from next session onwards, we'll have different activities so that like debate or extemporary or
Yeah.
whatever. Because now I know that you don't need to have these basic sentence structuring or whatever. You need to move to the next level,
Yeah.
right? So that we'll do.
Yeah.
Any other queries you have for me? Any doubts, questions, anything which you want to ask me? Please feel free to ask.
No, I don't have any doubt, but I would say, like, I got a really positive vibe from you that made me to talk like a friendly, like a friend. I'm talking to a friend. Otherwise, when I talk to a tutor for the very first time, I become little nervous. But I was not nervous at all in front of you. That was really good. And thank you so much for the feedback. And I have both the I have problem with o sound with sure sound. Like these are
Ah,
the areas I need to work. So
yeah.
you caught me. That is again my good luck. Like I found again a new tutor. So thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you. You have a
Same here,
positive aura.
Rajni. Oh, thank you so much. I enjoyed it too. You are a good conversationalist, I would say.
Thank you
You
so
can
much.
talk and you can engage people. You have that quality. So I also enjoyed conducting this session. And I would
It
suggest that
happens.
you. Yeah, sorry.
It happens with people who have, I guess, where I can match my frequency, my vibes. It happens. I have experienced it.
Okay, yeah, wavelengths, yeah, matching wavelengths, right? Yeah. Okay, and
Yeah,
one more thing, Rajni, for the pronunciation practice, if you could read out these words loudly, it will help you. Rather than in your mind, when you
yes,
listen to the sound, you are listening to yourself, so it is better. You will be quicker at catching it. Yeah, I'm doing
yeah.
something wrong. So practice loudly, and if possible, in front of the mirror.
Okay, yeah, I
Right?
would try that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great. So it was nice talking to you. Hope to see you in more sessions soon. And
yeah.
enjoy the festive season. Do you play Dandiya, Garba, etc.?
No, no, I haven't tried yet, but I used to play only in schools, like school days, but not now. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I'll see you then, hopefully. And it was nice talking to you. And all the best for your YouTube
Likewise.
channel as well. What's the name of the channel?
It's try to thrive.
Okay, fine. I'll check that out. Okay.
Yeah.
So see you. Bye.
Okay.
Take care and happy
Bye bye.
Dashera in advance.
Same to you.